Hello guys, welcome back with our new video tutorial for our ladder logic programming sessions. Today we have a light session about the comparator. So comparator operation, so when you want to compare two operands of different type like string with string or number with number or Boolean value with Boolean value, so you compare to know if they are equal, not equal, one greater than other, one less than other, and based on the output of this comparison logic operator. So this comparison will give you true or false as a Boolean result, and you can use this Boolean result to activate or deactivate one of your outputs. So let's see here in this block diagram, you can see CMP operator. This is a comparator operator, like for example here they equal, which is two equal sign, meaning they equal, and on the left you can see this is the operand, two operands we compare together. So we compare operand 1, operand 2, and if they are equal, so the RLO will be on, and if they are not equal, so RLO will be off, and RLO for sure will set the value of the or the condition or the logic of the output, which is on the right. What kind of operator we have? So we can see here one example of like two operands, operand A and 1, and this RLO the result, and if they are exactly same equal A capital equal A capital A, so it's 1. Otherwise, if you can see a difference, like here there is a space, here is no space, or this is the capital, this is small letters, or if they are at any time you found they are at the two operands are not equal, so the RLO will give the 0 or logic false. And here is from the help in the Siemens programming ladder logic programming TIA portal. You can, like for example, I want to show you how to read the help. So here the help tells you the parameters of the operand 1, operand 2, and declaration, which is type input, and also data type could be bit string, integers, float point or numbers, character string, timers, date time array, or whatever you can see here in this list. And also the memory area, you can compare two inputs or two outputs, or markable, or you can compare the timer data or the counter data, or whatever you want to compare, as you can see here. Okay, and this is a list of the comparator operator. Yes, this is the operator, like the first one is the equal, and this is not equal, and this is greater than or equal, less than and less than or equal. So another thing is the in range and out range comparator. So you can compare between to see if one operand or one value is within range, minimum and maximum, or out of the range. So let's apply this thing in our application here. So this is new application. So as usual, this will start from beginning. So I will delete this one and delete this block also. And let's see if we have like a block like this, and this block like equal, as I told you. So you can come here, and another way to do here is to just open this instruction list, and you can see here a bit list logic operator. So when you open the bit list logic operator here, I'm sorry, this is the operator for contactor, and you can see the logic. Looking with me, look for a comparator operator. So you can see here the equal, not equal, or greater than or equal, or less than or equal, or greater than, less than, in range, out range, okay, not okay. Okay, so here we choose to compare using the compare operator equal, and as the other block for the math, you can choose the data type you can compare here. So you can start with the string, for example, and you're putting the data here and putting the operand 1. Let's see, the operand 1 will be like it could be like a literal AA, as we see in the example. It's not allowed, I think. So let's try this one, AA. Yes, and this one like a single quote like A also, and try to put here one coil. This part is the RLO, and this is the coil of the output. So I can see in 12 point. I'm sorry. So I can see this is in 12.7 example. So this is our output to test, and let's upload our. Oh, we didn't open our simulator. That's why it's not okay. So we just open our operator and load our program and just finish and run it and just open our so no need for this one for setting the space, and just you can see it's because they are equal, so it is highlighted. So if it is not equal, like A capital and A small, so you can see it's we need to upload this one again. Okay, so in this case it's not equal. That's why it is like because it is not equal, so they are equal false, and this is false. So let's try the other one, which is if this one is not equal, in this case it will give true and assign true or energize the logic, as you can see. Other things that we have, like we have less than should be between. More clearly, you can compare with the ASCII interpretation of the two operand of a string, but let's say we have here MW 0, okay, and the other one will be MW. I told you before, it should be like the second one. So this is two operand we compare together. So let's rename this one for being more convenient. This is operator 1. And this is also let it be like operator 2. So now you can compare. Oh, I'm sorry, again. It's not. Yeah. So now you can call. Oh, let's see the fault. As every time I'm telling you, when I have fault like this, I'm happy to show you how to deal with fault. So the data type unit of the actual parameter does not match the data type of string. So what is that? So this open one, oh, because the data type is a string. No, I need integer. You can assign it integer or something like this. So in this case, you can upload again and see work fine. And now 0 less than 0, the answer is no. So this logic is false. So if I say this one is, for example, this one is 5. And still no, but if this one is like 6, so 5 less than 6, so the answer is yes, and this is okay. As you can see here, if we I'm sorry, if this one like we use this other operator, so this operator of if 5 greater than 6 or equal than 6, no, so this is the case. So if this one is 5, so it is true, and also if this one is 4, so 5 greater than 4, so it is true. Very easy and very straightforward, but I just want to show you we have all this operator, and let's move to another one, which is like I told you, we have like in range and out range, very important. So this thing becoming right, so this thing is in range. So this is check this in range, and you have minimum and maximum. This is the range. So if you have the range like from 0 to 100, and this thing is MW0, this is your variable operand 1. Let's see this. This is a level. So this is a level of tank, for example. So if the level of tank between the value of 0 and 100, so this contact will be true for sure, and we can name this one like a tank level in range. Okay, so if I like uploading the program, downloading the program again, you can see 5 is between the range, but if it is like greater than the limit, like 150. So the level now is out of the range. So you can use this contact to energize or stop the pump. So for example, I can just here adding a new network, like insert a new network and using this one, this contact, okay, using this contact to open, to run a pump, like this is M01 and this M01 it is like the pump which has been used for filling the pump or charging the pump. So, and this one like we have something called in range. Oh my god, what is the name? Level in range. Oh, we changed it to what? So I can see it. So here tank level in range. So if I type here tank level in range, so here you can see it is very convenient and very chronological. So here, if you can see here also program, so because the level is out of the range, so I stop the tank. But if the range of the level switch given me like 90, so still in the range, and I need to run the power. I need to run the pump, as you can see. Okay. So what is that? This is something very strange. So how is this value changing like this? Let's see decimal value. I put like value like this. Why change it like some place? I think this thing like connected with some data type. Like if I like seeing all the data type. So all the data type we have here. That's good to know the PLC tags here. Okay, so the PLC tags that we have here, if we order this by the address, okay, like order by the address and CMW. I got to know now, because you're using many like M05, M03, all this including with MW0. That's why when this one comes to be true, so that means M01 will be true, so changing the value of M0. So that's very good to know, and I'm happy to see this error for you to take care. So you need to just make this one to be in a different address, or changing this to a different address. So this one should be like I'm sorry, like this one will be that's stupid of me, I'm sorry. So I need to like rename the tab. If I don't know if I can know. So you go to the table here of the tag, as I told you, the tags, and you can here for the in range, tank level in range. This is the point, okay, but the level itself, level of the tank, you can make it like MW, like 2. If 2 is not used, oh no, still I don't know if I use it or not. MW2 is here, so 0, 1, 2, 3, so 4, or let it be 6, okay, and see if that solves the problem. Guys, it takes some time long, but that's good for you to understand. So here you can see not changing in the value. Okay, so once I have a value out of the range like 110, so it is constantly false, and that's what we want. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you very soon in a new session. Thank you very much. Have a good day.